Hi everyone, welcome to the third segment of Knowing Your Medical Maestros Beyond the White Coat. In this segment we're going to take you through Professor Alouch's life beyond the white coat. Tune in and listen in when we get to engage about his life. So, Prof, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Doing well?
So far, so good.
I'm really impressed about your life. It's really interesting, has a lot of stories. So now we want to know you beyond sitting in clinics, seeing patients who have chest problems. So please tell us a bit about what you do outside medicine.
Yes, as I told you earlier, apart from doing medicine, I've been very interested in promoting professional association. That's outside the clinic. And I've been involved in either developing or maintaining or improving several medical associations, both locally, regionally, and internationally. I told you how I'm the one who started the Physician Association in Kenya in 1992. I told you I'm the one who developed to a high level the Kenya Medical Association. I told you I'm the one who started the Kenya Association for the Prevention of Tuberculosis. I told you I'm the one who started the HIV Clinician Association, became the first president. I was also involved regionally. I was the president for African Union Against Tuberculosis, African region. I was the vice president of Commonwealth Medical Association, East African region. And lately, until last year, I was the president of Pan-African Thoracic Society for 6 years. Internationally, for 30 years, I was the regional representative for Royal College of Physicians in East Africa. There are some of my outside, and I also served in various parastatal bodies, more than 6, some of them more than 1. I also had time to join various membership clubs, play a bit of golf when I could, squash, do the gym, the things I do. And squash I was doing 30 years ago, before when my bones were still soft. Now they're a bit hard. They get broken easily. Things we move on. And in the community, I've been involved in improving schools. I supplied the school next door to my village home with water, a dagger, a borehole for them. I built a classroom, started libraries, science library for them. Lately, I've been doing medical camps. We just done one last weekend.
In which part of Kenya?
In Sagongo, Siaya County, yeah.
So how often do you do the medical camps? Like, is
Once
it something
in a year.
that once in a year? And how many years have you been doing the camps?
It's on and off, not regular. So I did it earlier on. Of course, during the COVID, it was stopped because there's no crowding. So since the COVID, the first one I did was last year. For the last 10 years, there was nothing. And now we started again more regularly. And there are a lot of others. I used to organize Christmas sports for the people in the school near within the school near my. And because of my connection with a lot of companies, they used to give me various Kenya breweries, BAT, East Africa Industries, all these Colgate family. They used to give me a lot of gifts to keep people during the Christmas. I would organize sports, the running, cycle races, football, and camp.
Okay, so I'd really like to know what really motivated you to doing community work like medical camps. Is it that you saw a need in the community to do that, or?
Yes, I saw the need. I saw the felt need of the society.
Yes.
Yeah.
What really failed?
And my father was also very community sensitive, and my mother as well. My mother was a community development officer. She did a lot of community help work. Yeah.
Oh, impressive. So with the societies that you've started, like the KAP, the KMA, and the Pulmonology Society. So if you go back in time, back when you started it and now, what would you say is the key thing that has really impressed you over the years in these societies? What has really changed?
Particularly
and
the
all
Physician
that?
Association, they really improved in first and foremost, nationally membership. The memberships have increased, the interest has increased, now subdivided in various sections. People are improving into subspecialty. In fact, in the near future, the Physician Association is probably not going to have scientific conference because it's not going to serve much purpose.
Yeah.
You either have diabetes, renal, cardiology, pulmonology. The general physician, just like I told the KMA last time, I was there last week, but they agreed with me. They're going to stop calling annual medical scientific conference. They're just going to a KMA conference. They're now into policies and politics of health. That's okay. That one can discharge. But trying to do scientific paper in a medical association like KMA General is no longer serving any purpose. It's not even worth getting CPD point by attending KMA meeting. So slowly, I'm going to advise the board stop them from issuing CPD.
From the scientific meetings.
Yeah, because they're no longer scientific; they're really political. And physician also association, in another 10 years or less, it will no longer be feasible to have a physician meeting. It will not be necessary because you don't serve any academic purpose. But I can see in the next 4 or 5 years.
But we do have a lot of research going on nowadays, because I mean there are upcoming young doctors who do a lot of abstracts and
they're learning.
They're learning.
What are you learning from them? Very late. Very late. They are doing this. So they just say what they have done. They're not. Serious research now cannot be performed by an individual, or even an institution now. They can't even have the medical school doing any serious research. You can't afford it. It's too expensive. Okay, so serious research is now done by the industries, the major industry, pharmaceutical industry. They're the one who can produce serious work because it become very expensive. And now it's become more complicated because now a lot of research is done by AI. The time of this thing the medical students are doing, this is a lot of rubbish, just exercise, rubbish, not adding any value to the medical profession. It's AI. For example, you saw COVID vaccine was developed in 6 months. Did you know how it was done? That's AI. Because to develop vaccine, you need genome sequencing. To do genome sequencing of a human being, to do even 100 genome sequences will take about 5 years. But artificial intelligence can do 1,000 in 1 week. So within 6 months, he had done more than 1 million genome sequences. So AI is the one way to go in medical research. And that's why this exercise you do, I don't know, this should be stopped there. I mean, they're not adding any value. They're teaching them how to do research, but the old-fashioned way, which is no longer necessary. Even random, the so-called random clinical trial, which is the basis of evidence-based medicine, is no longer feasible because to collect 1,000 patients they may take you 1 year to do the research. To do the research control another year or two, to follow up another year, to do the final editing. I mean, it's another year. So it takes minimum 5 years. By the time your RCT comes out in a journal, it's either out of date, it's no longer valuable, it's been overtaken. So we are now going is the AI way. Select patients, randomize them, analyze them, and they can predict what's happening. Like X-ray during the COVID, it was being read by, and most of the symptoms that we saw of COVID were discovered by AI. There's a Canadian computer known as the Blue Boy computer. It's a master computer. It's programmed to read 83 languages in the world. Now, it was said to read all the journals and medical journals and all the newspapers in the world, which were online. So you could ask, okay, from these journals, and then can you tell me what are the countries saying the commonest cause of COVID or the common symptom of COVID? It will analyze within less than an hour. 86 languages, journal, print journal, print newspapers and medical journal, until that's when they discover the commonest symptom of C is loss of smell. So they discovered that most people with COVID had poor loss of taste, even loss of smell. Yeah. That was discovered AI, not the human, not the doctor. Human doctor. And no medical studio it doesn't have the mind. Those are just hobbies, exercise.
Are you trying to say that slowly AI is going to replace some certain aspects of
course,
medicine, or
not
it's
slowly,
going to just improve?
Not slowly, very fast.
Very fast.
Not slow. I mean, in the laboratory.
Yes.
All in the AI analyze, and then I get my report posted here by AI, not by the human being typing Dr. Alouch email address.
Yes.
Yeah, here's the report we have run. It comes automatically. The moment the machine finishes, it's been programmed to forward me the report. The fellow at the lab doesn't even know I've got it. AI is going to replace a lot of things, particularly in the 3 parts of medicine. First and foremost, radiology. Reading X-ray can be tiresome and inaccurate. Those things have been taught to read a lot of X-ray. There's something known as machine learning. Okay, you're also a bit educated in machine learning. It will show you. You can also read pathology, print. A machine, but particularly deep learning, which is a subset, which is a higher aspect of AI. That is a machine which is programmed to have neurons like the one you have in the brain. It can analyze images. That's the one that's able to read so many eye messages you see in the immigration department. How do you think they recognize you whenever you go to the immigration? Look at here, look at your eye. That's deep learning. Sensors, yeah. That guy is telling you to look there. They has no idea what's happening. He's just telling you to look here, and he sees what's right in the computer. So AI is replacing. It can do. There are 3 things. The AI is supposed to help you analyze data. There are 3 aspects of data in these days, particularly medical data. The volume, the amount of data you get every day. Yeah. Since morning, if you go to our cash field, all the patients have been seen. They're all computerized. The date, their ages, their sex, whatever they're having from. The laboratory tests have been done, have all been computerized. The medicine that have been prescribed, all the fellows have put them on the computer. Whoever goes in the ward, all the patients' records, BP, those they use, go to the bed, you could see a patient on the bedside, temperature charge, look at it. You don't see those. Do you see them? No. We got this cow, which is on a computer on a wheel. They are all recorded there, the BP and the rest. But that information is okay recording, but you have to be able to analyze it. Yes. So that you see, okay, what's happened? That needs ML, machine learning. Okay, that's the volume. Then the velocity, that's the speed with which it comes in. Every second, millions and millions of megabytes of information come in. And thirdly, the variety. They call the 3 V's. The varieties of that information, the data, whether images in words or figures or shapes. So that's AI. Okay, you have no way of analyzing it.
That's very interesting.
Thank you. So I had to give you a bit of education in AI because that's my interest. Because I'm very AI enabled.
That's very nice, and it's good that we're now educated on AI in medicine, which is a very good thing. So, Prof, would you tell us? I know you've authored books, so you have 2 books.
Yes, I've authored a book. I've written a lot of papers over the years, a lot of writing. Then I've also authored first my autobiography, which everyone told me, you've lived such a wonderful life. Can you put it down soon? Yes. So the moment I hit 70 years, I said, let me write it. And 70 years a good age. So that's about 15 years ago, I wrote my life stories. Then after that, I used to tell them about history of medicine. Then one of the doctors said, why don't you put this experience and ask others also to give their experience in the last 50 years, what has happened in medicine? That's how they authored 50 years of practice in medicine.
And have you, when you called in people to come and maybe talk about the years, who was the key person? Who else did you have in your book, apart from just you?
Who helped?
Like you said you called people to also
that is in the 50 years of medicine.
Yes.
I put various consultants, various various. I've got a copy of the book. I can show you the age. It's sealed so that you don't know, just read it until you buy it.
Health services in Kenya. This is very impressive. So what in a very short paragraph on the steps of my father, what is it about exactly? Is it you learning from
where I was born, how I was brought up? You can see all those photographs in that one.
Yes.
Where I went to school, my career, the things I've done, what experience I've had, the good and the bad.
And people now can learn from it, and that's nice. So back in 1968, if we would go back then, who would you say, if you were to pick any historical figure, who would you want to be?
In 68?
Any year, 1980.
Why? I don't understand that question. Just like to be myself. I don't know. Whatever. Whichever the year.
You wouldn't want to be like Kina Mussolini or...
No, I like myself.
You like yourself?
I don't like them.
Oh, it's very nice.
Those are not my my text. No. I like myself. Yeah.
Oh.
I like. But it's interesting. This will show you when we started medicine.
Yes.
It was very crude. First of all, there were no disposable syringes. The syringes are very thick needles, almost thick like this, and the bottles, glass syringes. You boil them on a stove. Now you see, you use the needle again. Now those natives, those have children in the village. You know, those days they used to have a shirt, not trousers. They walk, so they sit on stones. Their bottoms were hard as stones. So you inject 10 of them, and by the time you inject the 11th one, the needle is bent. So the 12 patients you make a hole, literally. So you see, you can tell that a patient has had many injections. You look at their bottom, you see a big scar. That's injection scar.
And
it's not funny. It was serious.
It was serious problems.
Yeah.
But how did you even used to manage? Like now the needle is bent. Did you used to like use something straighten
it a little, and then use it again?
And use it again?
There's no structure. You have nothing. It was expensive to get one.
You were not scared of infections or back then?
That was not an issue.
It was not a big issue
then.
There
was no HIV. There was no HIV which people scared. Thank God. God is also good.
Yeah.
There are no masks, no gloves. Gloves were only used in theater, and masks only used in theater.
You know, I think I remember those days because my mom also used to. My mom is a clinical officer, so she used to bring the syringes to the house, and then we boil in water, and then now we're there pulling water in and out of syringes. But those were the good days, and working with
those are the days.
The what is it called, the freezer that would hang on your shoulder.
The cool box.
The cool box, and then walk around doing community service.
In a dispensary, you would have
vaccination.
paraffin refrigerator. There's no electricity.
Yes.
So they use paraffin to make the refrigerator cool. It's a bit clunky, but it worked.
It worked. Even they used pots. They used to use the clay pots and then put water and then now put your
water was cold and fresh and very nice.
Yes.
Gave it a good taste.
Yes.
Not like this bottle, which tasteless.
Good old days.
Good old days.
So, Prof, now that back in the days you used to use syringes and your work, you wore so many hats back then. So what was your way of relieving stress? What did you used to do to?
I go for a bottle of beer.
You go for a bottle of beer. So which was your favorite? Whiskey. Which was your favorite bottle of beer?
Oh, Tusker always.
Tusker.
Yeah.
So we would have come with one, right? Or now you don't?
I can take cash.
You can take. Yes.
I take cash in lieu.
We should have come with one.
We should have come with one.
And what kind of whiskey?
Oh, I used to take, those days, the whiskey you see this evening, were not there. We had always run a Black Hat, White House, Johnny Walker was already there. There was Teacher's whiskey. You don't see them these days. Those are the whiskey of those days. And so called 100 Pipers. Now you got this Glenfiddich, now 26 years, 10 years, a lot of rubbish.
And
the young men, Singleton, they go to the bar and buy a bottle. Also you get a bottle only. You drink nicely.
On the rocks?
On the rocks.
Okay.
Put the rock first, not putting 10 liters of water on a tot of whiskey. So you don't know what you are drinking. It took them like drinking Coke and Guinness. You don't know what you're drinking Guinness. And then those days, you take your girl for a drink. It was like a drink known as baby champ.
Yes.
So you come in a very small water in the bottle. You see, I don't know when you see those cocktail glasses put there. It's a very small bottle, but it was very expensive.
How much was it?
5 shillings. That's a lot of money those days. So you give the girl, you hope you drink it slowly.
So
as a doctor, if she drinks it too fast, you go to the toilet and say, I'm going to just
relieve yourself.
A call, you have to go back to the hospital. You go and count how much money you have in your pocket. When you come back, says, I've just got a beep. You have the pager. There are no mobile phones. You have to pay by. I said, oh, my dear,
I have to go to the hospital.
I have to go back, yes, before there's no more damage on your pocket.
Interesting. So, so the whiskey, the beer, and what else? Apart from those that would relieve you, dancing?
Yeah, dancing, of course.
So can you show us some moves we see?
Those days, it's complete. Those days we are dancing, slow dancing. No, this is gymnastics. You do this, jumping like you're in the gym. No, those were dancing. The slow dance, there's waltz, salsa, go to the doors or rumba. Hold your baby. Okay, yeah. No, this is the grass dance on their own. Those days could not dance on their own. You go with your partner, you dance with somebody. There are no hangers around, just hanging around looking for partners.
For partners too.
And see, the town was so small. Most people know that is so-and-so girlfriend. And that is so-and-so boyfriend. So there's no question of being miscellaneous like you are these days.
These days, life has really changed then.
There are too many people. I could drive in Kenyatta Avenue in my car, but at the time I start from Hood Highway and this is Government Road, at least 2 or 3 people have seen that is a Alouch car coming down. They identified it.
But
that's how few we were
back in the days, in the 60s
and 70s.
So you've really seen a lot.
Haven't I?
Yeah, you have. You have.
You can tell me another one. I've seen a lot. Yeah. And you see, you go, like I said, the series like 2 or 3 bars which are popular. One was on Tomboy Street. One was on Kimathi Street. It's called, and the one there was a long bar. I park my car outside here. Somebody will tell tomorrow I saw your car parked there. Because everybody will know it.
Yeah.
Not everybody, many people.
Many people would know it because
yeah.
you were
But they're not
few.
medical, yeah.
You had baby.
So nowadays, too miscellaneous. We used to have a beautiful town called Blue Cat. Look at them.
Times have changed. Times have really changed.
That's the only permanent thing in the world is change.
Change.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's a good thing as well.
But the best thing is do it your way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Then
see, now you're even like Jimmy Cliff said, you can't please everyone, just please yourself.
Yeah, it's good to put yourself first because if you Anyway, since now we are winding up on this segment, and maybe you could give us, let us know what advice you would give your younger self.
Well, it's very difficult to advise them now because the way we advise that time we learned, we were brought up, is so different from now. There are different animals. Okay, I was told, don't do that, and I said, sorry, sir. Now they tell my grandchild, not even my child, don't do that. He asked me, why? Why should I not do it? I said, don't go out. I said, why should I not go out? I mean, how do you advise those? They have a change. So let them go their way. Those other days you told, don't go here, and we didn't. But now you tell them, we didn't even ask any question. There's no time for questions. The teacher or your father were final. You feared them.
Yeah.
And this is the father, who is the father? This one.
And what about your younger self? Your younger self, if now you're older, and what would you advise your 20-year-old you? What would you say? Just one.
I just say, live your life as you want, as you like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Most of all, I do it my way. Frank Sinatra say, regrets are a few. I've got my ups and downs. But most of all, I did it my way.
You did it your way. Interesting. So guys, now we've heard about Prof. Alouch's life beyond the white coat and what he enjoys, and we've actually learned about his life as a whole from when you were born to medical school and up to now. So with all that said, thank you so much guys for joining in our third segment of Knowing Your Medical Maestros Beyond the White Coat. Thank you. See you. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media handles. Bye.